Hi class, this is Course 2, Lesson 45, Dividing by a Decimal Number. Okay, so we're talking about divisors that are decimals. And you need to know that the divisor must be a whole number. And it's not, so we need to make it a whole number. In order to do that, we need to multiply the divisor and the dividend by powers of 10 until the divisor is a whole number. So we're going to go through two examples today. We have 3 and 35 hundredths divided by 5 hundredths. So remember that the divisor goes on the outside of the box, and we are going to make our dividend 3 and 35 hundredths. Now, our divisor, this number here, is not a whole number. So we need to multiply by powers of 10 to make it a whole number. Now, what you probably remember doing is moving the decimal, and that's okay, because multiplying by powers of 10 moves the decimal to the right. But you have to remember the same number of places you move the decimal in the divisor are the same number of places you move the decimal in the dividend. So if we move this 2 places, and now our decimal's here, we need to move the decimal 2 places, and now our decimal's here. And what might be helpful to you is just to put the decimal right up in your quotient right now. You may also find it useful to rewrite the problem so that it shows where your decimals are without all the squiggly lines. Because our problem right now is 335 divided by 5. And 5 will go into 33 6 times. And 5 will go into 35 7 times. So our quotient to this problem is 67. Okay, one other problem for you. I have 1 and 54 hundredths divided by 8 tenths. Again, I need to put my dividend under the box and my divisor outside of the box. And we will move the decimal because our divisor is a decimal number. I need to multiply this by 10 and multiply the dividend by 10, and then our decimal goes right there. Again, if you want to rewrite this, you would have 8 goes into 15 and 4 tenths. Let's start dividing. I'll put my decimal up in the quotient right now. 8 goes into 15 one time. I subtract, I get 74. 8 goes into 74 9 times. That would be 72. Okay, now at this point, remember I've started a decimal on my quotient. I need to continue that, so I'm going to add zeros. 8 into 20 would be 2. 16, 4, add another 0 and extend your divisor or your bar as needed. 8 goes into 45 times. That works out even, and then I'm done. So the answer, the quotient to 1 and 54 hundredths divided by 8 tenths is 1 and 925 thousandths. That's all there is to it. You just have to remember that you cannot divide if your divisor is a decimal number. You need to make it a whole number. And with that, I'll see you in